Alright folks, Genius 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's figure out why Brad, or whatever the heck his name is, why he has the bra on his head. Against me. You know how the Little Side girls are celebrating Sam's life at that party? Well, I wanted to join them, but they said no and they threw things at me. And when I wouldn't leave, they said they'd go somewhere else without me. Sounds like you were the nuisance and disturbed their party. It would be wise for you just to go home. Some people ace, I swear. Anyway, good idea. Let's make another sweep of the sorority house. So you're trying to break up a sorority party and they all throw bras at you and you're upset. All because you can't hang out with them. Kinda lame. So looking for a snail. And a marker. Green. Oh, there's a snail. Oh, great. Now you're going to give me XP. No, you're not. I mean, I thought you were going to give me stars. They did not. Well, one good thing that came out of Blas' thoughtlessness, with the girls away, the house is empty for us to search, so you found lots of clues. So you found a camcorder. Sweet. And this looks like some kind of infraction ticket. It's addressed to the victim. I agree. Let's find something broken during a murder investigation can point to hostility. We need to reassemble these pieces to see what they tell us. I can feel it, Ace. We're getting closer and closer to discovering a murder. Oh, you guys may be right. You guys may be right about Blaze. Ace is a placard for men's restroom, and someone wrote Ashley's room on it. We have done this to the victim's little sister in a while. We'll have to ask her what this means. Oh dears. Oh dears. The plot is thickening here. We're learning more and more about this shady goings on of a sorority house. Pretty good. Great, Ace. You got the camcorder unlocked. Now let's send it to the lab to see what's on it. Sure. Ace, now that you've revealed the text, we can see this was sort of infraction the victim committed at the sorority. And you're right, here says her offense was theft. It was issued by Monica. She also added the note, Sam, do not engage an enemy more powerful than you. I was expecting this hostility between Monica and the victim. Let's ask her about it. That's interesting. What's up, Ashley? Miss Howard, we found this men's room placard with your name on it. Is it some sort of inside joke? Look, a thing I haven't told you is that I'm transgender. So you were born a male and transitioned to be female. Yeah, I transitioned in high school and enrolled here as a girl. That's when I joined the sorority. Sam and I were best friends when I first got here, but when I told her I'm transgender, she freaked out and put that sign on my bedroom door. Oh, so you're saying that far from staying your friend, Sam discriminated against you. Yes, Sam made my life hell? During one of our paintball matches, she even shot me, and we're all on the same team. At this point, I'm better friends with Zeta Rose, team captain. She and I sometimes hang out and drink blast-off brews together. Considered leaving Loda aside because of Sam, but I had to follow the advice I read in The Art of War. Appear strong even when you are weak. I wasn't about to validate Sam's prejudice by running away. If she hated me, she would be the one to go. Wow. Well, Miss Howard, no stranger to prejudice myself, and no one should ever have to experience it, but I hope you didn't decide to make her go yourself. Yep. Yepers. I did not see that coming. No, actually, I don't think she has. I can't remember. I don't think she has paintball stuff on her. Hey, Miss Boz, we found this infraction ticket from you claiming that Sam stole something. Well, I didn't want to talk bad about my sorority sister, but Sam was a thief, and it wasn't the first time, so I issued her an official warning. Sam was always talking about how my paintball equipment was better than hers, and it is, but that didn't mean she could take it. She wasn't even a good paintball captain. She'd have good pep talks, but I'm a much better shot than she is, even after a few blast-off brews. So then you wrote, do not engage in any more powerful than you. Strong words between friends. It's one of my favorite quotes from The Art of War, and I felt it was appropriate in this context. I'm the Lotus Psi Omega chapter president. Sam was a dirty little thief. I wasn't about to let her get away with it. Well, Miss Posley, if you dealt with her theft by stealing her life, you'll get more than a ticket. Ace, you won't believe what was on that camera you found. Let's see. Well, I can't show you the footage actually because it's of the girls changing in the locker room. The camera was hidden there to spy on them. Wait, how can you tell it was there to spy? At one point in the video, your victim discovers the camera and says some choice phrases about her boyfriend, Blaze. She says Blaze was the one who hid the camera there to spy on the girls. Oh, so Sam was the one who damaged the camera. That's probably the reason they broke up with that lousy oaf. Well, you're right, Ace. Blaze was probably only trying to get into the party to find the camera and hide the evidence. I'd say Mr. Studebaker had some explaining to do. Hey, Mr. Baker, care to tell us the real reason Sam broke up with you? Perhaps it has to do with the footage on this camera? Oh, snap. Did she give that to you? I knew you should go to the cops. We found ourselves at our sorority house, Mr. Studebaker. Voyeurism is a serious criminal offense. I know, but I had a bet going with some buddies of mine, and I was wasted on blast-off brews when I agreed to it, and I couldn't go back on my word. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu says if you hesitate, it's like the worst thing. You just gotta go for it. So I had to bite the bullet and do it. Idiot. When Zuzu wrote that, he wasn't talking about videotaping women in the locker room. We'll be bringing you up on voyeurism charges. I just hope we don't have to add murder to your rap sheet. I don't think we'll have to. Yep. It's really not as bad though, like, in terms of, like, her pissing off people. I mean, really, Ashley's probably the one that she pissed off the most. Maybe the other team captain, I guess. She could have been very upset by that, so. Is that definitely one? Yeah. Oh, there's the air canister. Gotcha. Well, Ace, is that an air tank for a paintball gun? Rhea told us the killer's tank was missing. That would have its pressure gauge maxed out. Look at this one. This is definitely the killer's tank. Let's take some of the sample fibers for testing. And I agree. I think we should dig through this bin of paintball equipment to see what else we can find. I feel good about these clues, Ace. Now we're sure as shooting to find our killer. Alright, let's see what we can find. Oh my gosh, I actually selected it. I wasn't expecting that. Great work, Ace. Now let's get these fibers you got from the killer's air tank to the lab for testing. You guys think it's going to be camo? Oh my gosh, okay, come on. Huh. Oh, the sack of marbles. Okay, gotcha. Yep, you're right. These marbles match the ones the killer would victim. Let's have Amir examine them quickly. Yeah, I got no problem with someone being transgender if that's the way they want to live their life. As long as you aren't doing anything bad to the world, I think you're good. Well, at least we should be grateful to our killer for losing their marbles. Oh my goodness, Amir. I hope you take some time away from thinking of that joke to examine the clue we sent you. Oh shoot, what did I click on? Well, duh. First of all, I checked the martini and the marbles match the one that killed the victim to a T. The sack is definitely the killer's. Secondly, I noticed residue on the marbles and tasted a sample. The substance was a combination of saline solution, tea tree oil, and powdered millennium, which combined to make a common disinfectant for facial piercings. Oh, facial piercings. Interesting. Wow. Huh. Well, Amir, please tell us those fibers you found on the killer's air tank were helpful. Well, the fibers were completely clean. I found no substance or contaminants on them, but the fibers themselves were dyed in a regular gray-green hue use. Took some doing, but I could tell for sure they came from camouflage clothing. Interesting. So, the paintball marks aren't actually a clue. We know your killer wears camouflage. What? What? Got enough evidence to arrest Sam Shooter. Let's go get him. Yeah, you think it's Monica? Yeah, it's gotta be her. Wow. I mean, I kind of figured it might be her. But... Monica Posey, you're under arrest for the murder of Sam DeWitt. Wait, what? Why would I murder my own sorority sister? We found the air tank you tampered with to shoot her and it had some fibers from the camouflage you took caught in it. How do you know it was my camo? Plenty of other people wear camo. It's totally in right now. We got blast off brew on your murder weapon too, and you told us yourself that alcohol doesn't affect your good aim. Secret Agent Ace, this is college. Everybody drinks. If our team wasn't good at shooting paintballs, we wouldn't have made it to state last year. Well, we found the marbles, one of which you used to Sam in the eye, and we know it was you. Okay, none of that really I would have admitted to at all. Okay, why did you do it? She was a thief. She doesn't steal my things. Sam was trying to steal my sorority out from under me. Wait, how's that happen? Look, I'm the chapter president. I'm the one these girls have to look up to for guidance. But they all went to Sam. She was just the captain of the paintball team. What does she know about life? Nothing. I worked my way up in student government for years to be a respectable leader to my peers, and what has that gotten me? I coordinate the bake sales, the Greek coalitions, and the outdoor movie nights, but am I ever approached by my sisters for personal counsel? No. Sam's advice was so sought after that she practically had office hours. Girls lined up to her bedroom door to talk about the problems. When the next elections came around, Sam would surely take my seat as president. I had to get rid of her. Alright, 20 years for you, I think. So you did during the paintball match to throw suspicion onto the other team? Some example you are to your peers, Miss Posey. You're under arrest. Yeah, it's kind of shady. Reminds me of a historic case where a chess champion was shot in the chest with a chess piece. I think that was us. Anyway, how do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor, but Sam had it coming, this gang. I've been a leader for years. What does she know about leadership? This is a textbook example of power-hungry behavior driven to an extreme. Monica Posey, this court sentences you to 15 years in prison. We'll never be president of anything at that rate. 15 years. Alright, 20, 15. I'm good with that. Well, Ace, I'm glad we're finally putting this case of the paintball shooter to rest. Frightening to see a perfectly sane individual be so dangerous when driven by an appetite for power. You gotta wonder if Rosetta started out like this as well. Speaking of Rosetta and her past, Ace, that's something you'll want to know. Ooh, alright, let's do this. Let's get to the additional investigation. I'm pitching Ace 88. Over and out.